Time for a quick video. I have a couple scoops here, show you better. These are Bolton Cowl hood scoops. I have a 2-inch and a 4-inch, and I'm gonna use one of them on my trucks. Not this truck, this is just a parts truck I got, which I explained in another video, but anyways, without making this video too long, let's mock these suckers up and I'll show you. Actually, before we get to the comparison, I want to mention something I almost forgot, and that is why I decided to go with these scoops instead of actually cowl hoods. Well, cowl hoods are expensive, and the shipping is almost as much as, double, another hood. So these scoops were a lot cheaper. I mean, I paid like, I think $130 something for the one and $150 for the other. So I mean, that's a lot cheaper than $400 plus shipping. That's $200 to $400 more. And why don't I buy one just used? Well, you used to maybe about, I don't know, 10 or so years ago, I would see them every now and then for like $100 cowl steel hood for one of these, for the OBS GMT 400 trucks. But these days, people want like $150 to $200 for some rotted out piece of junk or some DIY. They molded the scoop on there and it's just cracking and looks like crap. So I mean, why not just use a cheaper bolt-on? And I mean, I don't really super care about, luck or buck. They're beater trucks. So I don't need to spend $800 to have a hood. $150, good enough. All right, first up we have the 2-inch. Now, again, I'm not going to use this white truck. I'm just using it for a good example because it really, I guess, contrast or whatever. I think that's the word I want to use. Contrast the scoop versus the color of the truck. If I used it on the luck back there, which is also very shaded by the sun right now, this is more ideal for right now. So, anyways, on to the 2-inch. It's not bad. Originally what I wanted was more of a mild, just not so noticeable scoop, but as you can see, the fitment is not so great. And right up here we got quite a gap, and this will conform, bolt down some. Like you hold this down, then the back's up, so it's only going to go so much. So I'm not sure if the 2-inch is even an option right now because it just doesn't fit. And actually, this is the second scoop I got. The first one was worse. It was trimmed and I laid it on the floor, and you could tell it was much worse. This one, I think you need a super flat hood, so I don't know. I mean, technically, it kind of is a cheap scoop. And I didn't pay a ton for this one. I mean, the price is up now, but still. Anyways, let's move on to the other scoop. And here we have the 4-inch. Now, right away, it fits much better. It's, a little taller than I want. And actually, when I measured on the ground, it was less than 4 inches, more like 3 and like, I guess, a half, but maybe kind of 3 3/4 towards the middle. So, I mean, but again, right here, the fitment is much better. I mean, it's not ideal, but it will conform some. You can heat it up and it doesn't have to go down much. And the back doesn't lift up and have a huge gap like the 2-inch, so it's, I guess, kind of a no-brainer at this point. The 4-inch is probably the one I'm going to use because it's going to work. The 2-inch is just going to take a lot of work to make work. A lot of work to make work. You know what I mean? I mean, right there, this is that huge gap in the front. And if you do bolt it down, it's just, I mean, you don't got much to trim out of the center because right here. So unless you force it down, like bow it out, I guess, like push it down, maybe it would work okay that way, but still, there's still a huge gap in the front. So I don't know. Maybe it is just not an option. You guys will have to let me know. I think I like the 4-inch more the more I look at it, but still, it's a little more scoop than I wanted. Oh, here, let's do an inside view real quick. That's the thing with these big old cowls, is until you actually get in the truck and drive it, So here I am sitting. It's not bad. It's, you know, doesn't really obstruct your view. I mean, I had a 4-inch cowl, an actual 4-inch cowl, hardwood hood on my 68 Camaro, and that kind of really got in the view. It was more than I was expected. But this isn't so bad. Anyways, let me know in the comments. Actually, you know what? Go to my community tab. I'm going to create a poll. You can go on my poll. Let me know 2-inch or 4-inch. You know. Anyways, there it is. Quick video. Let me know. Thanks for watching. Keep it real.